So of course you received a lot of feedback from during this whole process of creating your product. So how did you deal with it? Because of course you might have got a lot of varied feedback and some of it may not be useful.
So I put out the product, the poster, the magazine and the teaser trailer, and I put it up on, as I said, Facebook, BlackBerry Messenger and Twitter, and also throughout the class, we showed it in the class. I got all the feedback, whether it was negative, positive, if it was relevant or irrelevant. So I got all the feedback, and I sat down with my group and we went through each feedback and put it into categories. So what was relevant, irrelevant. I looked at most of it was relevant, as you could gave us an idea of our poster. They showed, they said that the main character Lucas had to be brighter. That was some feedback, and bigger. So we obviously went back to Photoshop and made him bigger and lightened him up. And in our trailer, they also said they needed faster cuts, more cuts, and they needed the voiceover to be louder. And we went back in my group and made it louder. So we used that, and there was a lot of other feedback which was irrelevant, which is saying it's good. That's really not feedback.
The first thing we did was we started with our non-specific genre questionnaire. We took a few questions like what is your gender and what is your age, and pretty much general questions which would give us an indication to how we should build our teaser trailer. Next we started to do a specific genre questionnaire. This is when we decided we'd like to do an action film, and one that revolves around main characters and involving many action clips. So we took this questionnaire, asking questions like how much do you like action films, or things like what time of day the film should be taken in. We began to look at our results from the questionnaire, because that's obviously what's really important and what helps guide us in the right direction. So we got questions like what kind of locations would be interesting in an action film, and like the results we got were like to be filmed in maybe a city, and abroad those got the highest results. So we thought we'd take that into consideration. We got other answers like what kind of sound should be used in the trailer, non-diegetic or diegetic. And we found that it's best to use a combination of both.
So looking at the magazine cover, can you just give me some feedback, please?
Well, at first sight, I mean, you can see the three main characters just like nicely being presented, which is a good thing, as you know, you can see like who the main characters of that particular film is. Looking at the magazine name, Cinema's Very Own, is it's a unique new name, which I like because you came up with your own idea and it's creative and yeah, it might attract more attention. I like the idea how the main character, how the guy with the snipers in the middle wearing a suit, a full black suit, and the two other characters in the sides are not wearing suits but the same similar clothing. You can see that is Cinema's Very Own is red and then the white for the CVO, Cinema's Very Own. But then the red and yellow, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't fit very well, or maybe they're not put at the right placing. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe the cuts, how the character cut out is not perfect. It could have been done in a better way. Like you can see around the head of this character is like is not how his head shape is. Yeah, apart from that, everything else looks pretty good. I like the prop used in it. I like the text within it.
Okay, well I like the contrasting colours of the red and the white at the top. I think that's good. I like that they're different sort of text, so that sort of draws the eyes down. I think this central figure is really good because it sort of has the V and then goes down, so you look at it in that way as you're looking down on the page. This writing here isn't very clear. It's a bit small. It's a bit sort of squashed together. Maybe changing that would be helpful.
Okay, right. So this is the media poster. So can you just comment on what you like about the poster?
I like the whole different aspects of it, like the layers, for example, looks very realistic. I like the one goal here, the sun, it's interesting, has the direction. The logo of the film is actually good. The date of it is actually quite, it links to the name.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
I like that you've used like a range of colours in it, so like you've used yellow, orange, oh you've even got like a little sun there as well, so in the middle of the car, it's good. The only thing here, I think actually you've kept your colours throughout, like throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Got black, red, whatever. The only thing that I don't like, you've got 3 countries, 3 assassins. Why is it only 1 goal? Like I think it would be better if it was 3 goals. Right. Because then it keeps in line with the theme, innit?
What do you think about the actual picture? Is it too light, too bright?
No, I like the lighting on his face is really good because like, you can actually see his face.
Right. tell me what you like and dislike about the poster, please?
What I like about the poster is definitely the colour scheme. I think it all goes together and looks really nice. Also the photo is really good and the point is really across the selection. What I don't like is maybe it could have been a bit more maybe simpler and maybe just nice.
I really like the idea of the theme using the 3 as in the title. It says the 2 number 3s, and they've kept that similar to the whole poster. Like the release date has like 13/3/13, and it's really clear. And the background is quite good because they've used like a Dutch angle, which creates makes more tense. And they've got the main character in the right using prop, and it's a really good prop because it's a gun and it shows that they've gone out and fought and stuff. And also the silhouettes above the title really stand out against the black background.
Here is a couple of videos showing students from our school who have watched the trailer, and this is their feedback.
I like the sound. Sound quality was very good. Very nice.
Specific?
It was loud. It was loud. I don't know.
Anything about the voiceover that we could change?
No, the voiceover was, it could have been a bit deeper though, isn't it? I like the way they transitioned from one scene to another. That was really good, man. Like it faded in and out perfectly.
Lighting, also the setting of the location was really good. Lighting and all.
I would never have thought of choreo ever. Never ever.
Very good.
Mise en scene was really good, man. Like, beginning amazing.
Right, that's fine.
I really like the consistency of the camera angles in your trailer because they ran so smoothly, and especially with the music going along with it, the camera angles cut at the right times with the music. So, and as the music built up, as they're using a high tense music, it was a good effect and worked
Can
really
you
well.
talk about the mise en scène?
Oh, the mise en scène, it's clear that they've used a lot of wide locations and they've put a lot of effort to it. It shows that using loads of different locations creates variety, and more people are going to be interested in it to see the locations and just use of lots of characters as well.
So overall, what would you like, if there was a film, would you like to watch the film?
Yeah, definitely.
So overall, after getting all the feedback you got, what did you learn overall from this whole creating this project, creating your product, creating your trailer, your poster and magazine?
I learned that feedback is one of the key factors of creating things, because you need a lot of feedback. If you don't get any feedback and you make your project, you won't know, because at the end of the day, the trailer is for the audience, the general audience, to watch and to like. So through stages of starting off the poster, the magazine cover, and the actual trailer, throughout this we needed feedback from students, which is shown in the previous areas. We've got feedback on our poster, our magazine, and from our teaser trailer throughout the whole process of it to make our final product, which the audience like and they want.